You're having trouble with your diesel engine, and all signs seem to point to your VGT. But is that really what's failing? Sometimes it's not as simple as you might think. It might actually be the actuator that's giving you trouble, depending on your application and the type of failure. So, before you spend a bunch of money on a new turbo, make sure you're correctly diagnosing the problem. Want to know how to tell if your actuator is the culprit? Today, we're taking you through how to diagnose your actuator for your VGT turbo. You're probably wondering, is it my actuator that's bad, or is it my VGT? Could it be both? Here's some ways you can tell what's going on. One of the easiest ways to determine what's actually failing is to pull the actuator off. You might be getting codes that seem to indicate an issue with the actuator, but you still can't tell if it's a problem with the actuator or the turbo. So we take off the actuator and take hold of the sector gear to move it from stop to stop. If it doesn't make full travel, it's an issue with your turbo that's causing an actuator failure. If you do that same test and everything moves easily, when you move the sector gear, you're probably not looking at a turbo failure. It's more likely an issue with the actuator itself. That's why removing the actuator is a good place to start. If you've got a turbo that moves normally, then it's probably an issue with the actuator. If not, you're likely going to want to replace the turbo and possibly the actuator as well. If it is your turbo that has failed, you're going to want to figure out what's going on in the engine. There are several things that can lead to turbo failure, including excessive oil consumption. Your engine might start consuming more oil than usual, possibly from a failed bearing, hot shutdowns, or extended drain intervals with incorrect or contaminated oil. It's also possible that you have a blocked crankcase filter that is pushing oil into the turbo. These are outside issues causing the turbo to fail, so they will need to be addressed, otherwise you'll keep having turbo failure. Mechanical faults. VGT turbos are complex components, and there are a lot of possible points of mechanical failure. If your turbo isn't shifting from a big turbo to a small turbo, you might be looking at a mechanical failure. Electrical faults. Many VGTs have electronic actuators. You might experience an electronic failure on these actuators. If you're experiencing turbo failure, you'll first want to figure out what's causing it, the turbo, the actuator, or both. Then find out if it's another engine failure leading to your problems so you can help prevent future failures from the same issue. If you need to replace your VGT or components, give us a call. Our ASE certified technicians can help you diagnose your diesel engine problems and make sure you get the right parts fast. Currently, our huge inventory of actuators cover a wide variety of different engine applications to help get your VGT running the way it should. The first step towards getting your truck out of the shop is at your fingertips or just a phone call away. Contact Highway and Heavy Parts today. Our mission is to take the risk out of buying diesel engine parts for our customers. So if you're looking for affordable, OEM quality diesel parts with expert advice on the other end of the line, we're here to help. If you have any questions about VGT actuators, you can call any of our ASE certified technicians at 844-447-1453. Or you can chat with us online at highwayandheavyparts.com. Be sure to like this video and hit the subscribe button on YouTube, Facebook, and all our additional social media channels to stay up to date on all news and information from Highway and Heavy Parts. From diagnosis through delivery, we're Highway and Heavy Parts.